A.C.B.A.
Yes, sir. We're officially back at it. Boog, nice, coming at you with another update. So yesterday I had a little news update and said that I would get back on the table last night, and I did. Shot a bunch of shots. Just wanted to chronicle these shots with you guys for a moment. Sort of in the spirit of main course. I know a lot of people have been asking about main course and when it's going to come. I'm trying to get it together. I'm slowly getting it together. But as you guys know, I did review the Medicom Mafex Into the Spider-Verse Spider-Gwen figure, so please check out that review. And then I said that I would get on the table and shoot some shots. I got quite a few ideas that I want to run through, but I broke out my tenement diorama from my man Chris Lyons, and I don't know where Chris I don't know where Chris is. Set up something pretty vanilla here in the hallway, but you know, doing even the simplest sort of like vanilla standing upright shots still takes me quite a bit of time. It is still a pretty painstaking process to pose these guys in the most natural, clean way with nothing out of place and really looking at every little minor detail and trying to mimic natural poses that a human would do. So I've got Spider-Gwen, Peter B. Parker, and Miles Morales here. I always use the grid when I shoot, so whoever I want to be in the center or whatever the focal point is, I'll put them in the middle of the grid. In this case, I had the f-stop up pretty high so everybody would be in focus, but I do have Peter B. smack dab in the middle of that grid, and then I placed Miles and Spider-Gwen on either side in their own little grid in the hallway. Everything is pretty symmetrical. At first I had Spider-Gwen on the right side and I had Miles on the left, but he was kind of blending. It didn't look right. It looked a lot better when I switched their positions. Took me quite a while to get Gwen's pose together with her arms folded and one of her legs crossed, and played with the toe joint. Same thing with Peter B. Parker as far as lining up his fingers so they're kind of touching, and Miles too, just to get everything looking good and not too many like exposed joints going. But this diorama can be lit from the top, so it really looks like there are real lights in the ceiling if you put the lights very close on top of the diorama. But I shot a variant here with some light to look like it was a door open in the hallway and some sunlight coming in behind these guys. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way this came out. Real simple, but you know, it took quite a while to set up everything, and then I started moving forward. I had the retro carded Fantastic Four and the villains, that entire wave, on ice for quite a while. I did open Psycho Man first, but last night I opened all four members of the first family, and I'm pretty happy with this set. Only thing is that Sue Storm's head sculpt is garbage. It's terrible. It's really bad. It looks bad in photos and it looks bad in person. I don't know what happened there, but the expression on her face just looks really bad. So I swapped out the head with the original Walgreens exclusive Sue Storm, which looks really good. The sort of more modern costume Fantastic Four that we got in the Super Skrull Build-A-Figure wave, that head sculpt is pretty good too, but that one kind of looks like it should be utilized in like an action shot. You know, her hair is kind of flowing. So yeah, I opted for this one. The eyes are a little funny on this one. Not that they're wonky or mispainted or anything like that, but the angle that they're looking is a little funny. So yeah, I had to like angle her body in a certain way. Yeah, I went with the Ben Grimm thing head sculpt without the teeth because the other version actually had him in like an angry look and nobody else really looked angry. I had shot some original variants with Sue kind of levitating one of the Super Skrulls, but I couldn't hide the stand the way I really wanted to. I don't even know if I still have the shots. I might have erased all of them. But yeah, this is just me working with white poster paper. Real simple. Then I dug in the crates a little bit. I broke out the old Ironmonger Build-A-Figure. This was from the Iron Man Legends line that had Iron Patriot, a couple of different Iron Man figures in there. We need a new updated Iron Patriot now that Hasbro has their mojo back and they're making great Iron Man figures again. I'd love to see a brand new Iron Patriot. But then there's the old Titanium Man and Crimson Dynamo. I would love an updated Crimson Dynamo, the one that'll match up better with the other members of the Winter Guard, because the Crimson Dynamo Build-A-Figure that we received, while good, is not really the proper look for the team. And of course, at some point we'll get a Marvel Legends Titanium Man. I know the one that came out from Marvel Select recently is really nice. A lot of people really like that figure and like the way he scales with the Legend figures, but you know, I don't do Selects too tough unless there's some accessory or props or something packed in with one of them that I really want. Then I broke out the Monster Venom Build-A-Figure, and this is the single carded Ares. I think he was part of the Thor Ragnarok Hulk Build-A-Figure wave, if I'm not mistaken. You know, we did get get an Ares Build-A-Figure back in the day, which is what this particular figure is based on. It's the same figure basically with a different deco, an updated deco that actually looks more in line with his Dark Avengers look. So yeah, I broke out the Logan suited body from the Logan and Professor X 2-pack and threw the Norman Osborn head on that body, the Norman Osborn head that was packed in with the retro Green Goblin, and set up a little Thunderbolts / Dark Avengers set here. I didn't really go deep into Dark Avengers. I talked about this on my Instagram this morning though. I'd like to see Hasbro give us a brand new updated Hawkeye, Daken. I think we're going to see quite a few Hawkeye figures with the release of the Hawkeye Disney Plus show. So it's a good possibility that we can get an updated sort of classic look for Hawkeye that could double as your Dark Avengers Hawkeye, even though his costume actually kind of changed and was a little more modern at some point too. But yeah, simple and clean here. I actually did a little trick here with Monster Venom's head though, because his head cannot turn like that. That's one thing I don't like about this figure is, you know, if the head only rotates, it can't really like pivot on the joint. So I use a little piece of wax and make it look like his head is completely turning here. Again, working with some symmetry. Got Norman smack dab in the middle. This looks good. I've had Callisto out on the couch since I opened the Wolverine 5-pack. I've been trying to get something going with her, and I don't think I've ever shot this Caliban Build-A-Figure, even though it is one of Marvel Legends' best Build-A-Figures. It's a slept-on bath, I think. You know, Caliban has had quite a few different looks in the comic books, including a look that's not real beefed up like this, where he looks emaciated. But yeah, something casual here, just, you know, practicing some posing. I got Callisto cutting up an apple. Looks like Caliban might be begging for something. I shot a few variants here with the kid, and I don't know what I was doing. But yeah, I think that's a WWE chair. Again, taking my time, really compressed her bottom to the chair, try to make her look as natural as possible. It's actually probably one of my favorite shots from last night. And then I also broke out the Malekith figure. I think we're going to see quite a few Thor villains and Thor supporting characters with the release of this new upcoming Thor movie. Hope we get a comic-based gore, and I hope we get a Warriors 3. But this was part of a SDCC box set with some figures in there that probably need an update or maybe a re-release to give people another chance to get them, like that Ulick and the sort of like unworthy Thor. That needs to be updated as well. But yeah, I'm sitting around waiting for a couple of shipments right now. I did not get my Psylocke and Joker yesterday, but they should absolutely be coming today. Also got a ship notification that said that my Hood's Vapor figure, the albino version, shipped. So I should have that in a couple days. Well, depending on where it ships from, because these last like 3 or 4 Mezco shipments have not been shipping from here in New York. So it's been taking quite a while for things to get over to me. But yeah, just having a good time, playing with my toys, setting stuff up. I got quite a few ideas, like I said, for those Mafex Into the Spider-Verse figures. So I'll explore that. I will be mobile this weekend, so I don't even know if I'm going to be on the podcast. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I just want to touch base with you guys for a hot minute. Thanks for hanging out. As always, rate, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell down there. And until next time, peace.
I'm in the game, I'm grinding. I got to play 24 hours in a day, 7 days out the week. I never sleep. I'm on my grizzly bear, 52 weeks out the year.